they make a big stage, and then the Ganon's going to live forever, and the Roy is going to have lots of space to move around. So
I'm trying to imagine a Roy punish game on Ganon. Because in Melee,
pretty
that sounds
good.
impossible. So, like...
I mean, so Roy in this game is like if Melee Roy had all of his moves work.
Right.
He's like the reverse Marth. The hilt of his sword is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So, like, down tilt is quite safe if it's space, like...
Poorly.
Yeah, quote unquote poorly.
Right,
like obviously you don't want to be right up against them.
Right.
So that you get shield grabbed, but if you're at the range where you're getting the sweet spot but you're not right up against them, that's good. Yeah. Roy's down tilt, or sorry, a dash attack, really good starter for him. Surprisingly little end lag. So we're gonna see that.
Seems really good too.
Yeah, it's like if you dash attack the back of someone's shield with Roy, it's pretty unpunishable. Also, we are seeing already this Ganon is a believer in the F tilt. It's definitely a really, really good tilt, especially if you use tilt stick and you're Chalupi. But
I've heard legends.
yeah, we're just gonna see a lot of like F tilting versus down tilting. I wonder if it's.
Is he pivoting?
Oh my God! Yeah, he's using tilt stick and he's doing the cheater F tilts. Okay.
So is it just like a pivot F smash input basically?
Well,
But
okay.
you have tilt stick?
No, so what it
different?
is normally even if you can do like tilt stick off F tilt, something that's pretty impossible to do on a GameCube controller is, or like on a regular GameCube controller with no tilt stick, is pivot forward, F tilt forward. But if you have tilt stick, then you can do that, and you can do approaching pivot F tilts.
Right.
And it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, like is it just the same sort of input as like a Marth, like forward throw, pivot F smashing a puff, like forward, dash back, but
yes,
doing it forward?
Yes. Yeah, Roy is the speed in this matchup because it's Ganon. But
I played Peter's Ganon in bracket, and I was getting pivoted on.
yeah, Peter's Ganon is funny. Yeah. Nice. Wow, we got fucking hack stashes.
Some tech skill.
Yeah. That's another thing Alex loves to do is if he does one down tilt on your tech in place and then does something to cover a roll. So like if he'll do down tilt on tech in place and then turn around to down tilt where you would if you teched in, or go in dash attack.
Tries to cover like 2 out of 3.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes he doesn't have time for that, but like it still applies pressure in that space.
Does Roy's down tilt have the similar like Isaiah stuff with Marth's and Melee?
What do you mean?
Like Marth's down tilt in Melee, if you down tilt and do nothing, it's like so laggy, but you can, there's like Isaiah frames where you can act out of it. So it's actually really fast.
Do you mean Isa? Like ISA?
Yeah, people call it Isaiah frames.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I don't know.
Or maybe it's just they just gave it to him and didn't make it laggy when you don't do anything. Probably just has normal act out of it frames.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like,
right.
I do like this Ganon's use of the F tilt. It is really hard to challenge, especially because I think he lifts his boot up high enough that Roy's down tilt with low profile.
Yeah, it seems like one of his few moves that are gonna give him better range than Roy.
Yeah, have you seen Roy's side B?
A little.
Yeah, he can turn the last hit around.
To
cover rolls and be a little safer. All right. See the edge guard. Up throw's not gonna kill for quite some time. Not quite the strong hit. Yeah. Roy also has a really good poke though. Roy's F tilt is god move. It's super long range, pretty strong. Really unpunishable if in space. I'm surprised we're actually not seeing more of Alex like contesting Ganon's F tilt with his own F tilt.
So is tilt stick like, are a lot of people on tilt stick, or is it like
I think that they're, a lot of people are on tilt stick, but I think that there are characters where tilt stick is clearly better, and characters where tilt stick is clearly
Just
worse.
not worth it.
Or like even clearly worse.
Yeah.
And I think Roy has it clearly worse because he really wants pivot F smash.
Oh yeah.
And like, if you're an adult and you grow up and you learn how to do pivot up tilt, or sorry, pivot down tilt, pivot up tilt on smash stick, then really the big advantage tilt stick gives you is the pivot forward F tilts, and Roy's is good but not worth pivot F smash.
Yeah, because I think like for ultimate players, I think it's a lot more common. I think a lot of people do it in that game.
Yeah.
And it's a reason a lot of them don't play any other game because they're like, well, I can't do that. So, or at least like they don't play Melee because they feel like they gotta have it.
If you're used to rebounding controls, then Melee is pain.
Except for the future is coming.
Yeah, Z jump, right?
Yeah, you're starting to be able to
Peach
change
players
things around.
Z jump. Peach players rejoice.
Yeah. I think it's about to get to the point where you can change more than that, and I think people are going to start changing a lot of shit.
I think there's 4 or 5 people on top 50 with tilt stick. Yes.
So not a bunch of people.
Yeah, I mean it only came out like with the addition of P+, and most of the people on top 50 have been playing for an eternity, but there are a lot of good players that are using it.
I know people were mad about it, but was anybody who was like actually good at the game mad about it?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Also, I love the WarioWare pick. Both of the, like, the Ganon to kill percent, well, Ganon was
definitely was.
like F Smash with bad DI, that would have killed, and then obviously Roy, super kill percent. Yeah, look at that. Also, Bug, I think there's more than that, because Chalupi Peter Brian is 3. That's just off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, this definitely is a stage that like demands you have good DI or you will die instantly in this matchup.
Yeah, it's a bold pick after losing first game.
I mean, I think it's a good pick for the Ganon here.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you, as a general rule, if you are playing a player that you believe to be better than you, it is in your interest to take them to very volatile stages.
Right.
But also, this is just an exceptionally good Ganon stage. So I think this is a good pick.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's contributing to making this feel doable.
Yeah, this is actually quite close. This is dangerous for Alex. Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay. He needed to get the ledge grab, but he would have gone too low and gotten upbeat. So. Oh yeah. That'll do it. Every Ganon has a timer in their head, and when they exhaust that timer of not hitting someone, then they roll a dice and pick side B, down B, or dash attack.
Yeah, I feel like every character has some version of that, where it's like, I mean,
no,
to varying levels of effectiveness, but like, I just think of like Marth players like, all right, time's up. I'm forward smashing. Like, I just want to.